Hey, good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. For me today, I'm not really planning on doing too much except for playing Animal Crossing and doing a little bit more island renovation because I made really good progress yesterday and I don't really know how much I can do today, but I would at least like to show you the current state of my island because a lot has changed since the last time that I showed you. Honestly, the island layout was just kind of annoying me. I really enjoyed it when I first did it because I always wanted to basically grid my island into the separate acres and everything, but I want everything in the shopping center and like the museum and everything to have more space now. So that's what I'm currently doing. Again, it's gonna take a really long time because I don't time travel or anything, but so far I am really happy with how it's going to look in the end. So I wanted to show you how that's looking right now. But besides that, I don't know what else I'm gonna be doing today. I'll see you in a little bit. Ready to see my new work in progress island. It's the same island that I have had. Please ignore all of the randomly placed items because nothing is where it is going to end up. It is just kind of randomly here. I started right here, and as you can tell, I know you didn't really see what this area looked like before, but it had an extra pile of path on this side and on this side, so it was 4 wide instead of 2. It was just way too thick for me. I wasn't enjoying that, so I wanted to open it up a lot by having less path. But this is now the path to Town Hall, and this is like where the tree was in the center, the tree with the pumpkin. These two chairs I think are generally in the same location. It just doesn't have all of the brick tiling underneath it. And yes, I made another tree because I have a problem with Halloween decorations. This pumpkin was in front of Mitzi's house, and I'll show you why it can't be there now. Directly up from the, airport. I haven't been able to move this, so the shop is kind of in the way at the moment, but it's just gonna be a path up, and I'm gonna move the bridge over to here instead of being here. So yes, very annoying, but that's not as annoying as two of the other bridges that I'm gonna have to move because it's literally one space over. This over here is going to be the new home of the museum. Again, it's not properly decorated. I'm just kind of throwing things around because I needed space in my pockets and I'm just kind of trying to get an idea. These little sprouts here are more of these holly bushes, but I'm blocking off this path because these are the fossils and I don't want to dig these up. I want them to stay buried so that way they won't appear randomly on my island and you won't be able to see them very well behind the museum. So that's why those are there. And that building is very much in the way. This is where the museum is currently. It hasn't moved, and there used to be a path here, but I got rid of that. Oh yeah, I got a windmill. This Able shop hasn't moved yet. I've just moved all of the paths and everything so it looks a lot different. I'm going to try and put, yes, there is another randomly placed bridge that I need to get rid of. I'm going to try and put both the Nook shop and the Able sisters here. I don't know which on which side yet, but I'm gonna try to put both of them in this space, which is the same size as the one that the museum is moving into on the other side. Oh, a balloon. This space I don't know what I'm gonna do with quite yet, but it's gonna be a lot more open than it was. I need that. Well, I don't need it, but I would like it. And these trees that are like creating the path there, that's where the old path used to be. And then there used to be a path going across this bridge too, obviously, to here. And then down here, this is one of the 2 bridges that is the most annoying. I literally need to move it down 1 space. Because I moved the path, I got rid of tile, like I said, above and below it. Was it above and below? Maybe it was just 2 above, because yeah, it's not centered. But anyway, whatever I did, it's not centered anymore, so I need to get rid of this bridge. And demolishing things, by the way, each individual item costs 10,000 bells, and then remaking the bridge is, how much is it? 170,000. So it's a good thing I have a lot of bells. And then also this one over here on the other side also needs to be removed because we have the same issue. And this is Mitzi's house, as you can tell. There used to be a bridge. Where was it? I believe it was right here. The new bridge is gonna go where her house is, so Yeah, unfortunately, she kind of doesn't have a front yard at the moment. She is definitely in the construction zone. Obviously, this bridge is going to have to go because it's going to be behind the museum. And what I need to work on, like, I'll show you this area real quick. This is the Halloween area that I just decorated last week. I have not changed this at all. So all of this area and my house, and well, I did add a tree, like one of the I believe it's called a decayed tree. This area, none of it has changed. I did add a teeny tiny path here because that's where a new bridge is gonna go. And then I did get started. The last thing that I have done is I am I guess not widening. What would be the opposite of not widening? Thinning, I guess, the path. So I'm going to need to move all of my little money trees over, and it's going to be a very, very tree tunnel path here. It's going to look really cool, honestly. And this lined up perfectly, so I don't need to move this. So I got lucky with this incline, but I do need to move this incline one space out, and also this incline needs to be moved one space forward. See how thick it used to be? It's just like I liked how big, like, and how thick the paths were, like how wide they were, because there's a lot of open space. Want more, like, you know, decorations and things like that around. And this is the current layout of my island. So my house is this one, and then the town hall is here. This is the museum currently. This is where it's going. This is Mitzi's house down here. So yeah, most of the work that I have done is in this area. Oh yeah, I moved the campsite to the beach because I needed it out of the way because it was right here. So the work has only been on the edges of the island, like at the front and stuff. So I still have a lot of work to do. Oh yeah, he just moved in. I forget his name. I forgot to go villager hunting, so at least he's cute. I think his name's Dizzy or something like that. Wow, I was right. And I can show you my house real quick. And I did redecorate it. Again, it's still not great, but it's much better than it was. So this is the main room, and I didn't have a TV for here, so I had a laptop, so I put that there. And I don't have much furniture, but I like how it turned out. I did learn one thing, actually. Hang on. Need to change the wallpaper, because the whole point of this wallpaper being up right now is for Halloween, because when you turn the lights off, this happens. Oh, hello, Vivian. No, you're fine. Hi, Vivian. Anyway, yeah, that's why I have this wallpaper and flooring, but you have to have both of them for the lights to glow like that. But and it's only if you have the lights off. And the wallpaper and flooring is just like this for Halloween. This is my gym, and I left my treadmill running because, you know, I have to have a place to work out. So yeah, I have that room, and to me, the most important room of the house, the bathroom. And I don't know if this game even has like wall mirrors, so I just have a tiny little tabletop mirror here, and then just windows on the walls. And yes, there are plants in here. And then I have the like partition walls blocking the bathtub and toilet and shower over here. So that's my bathroom. And then over here on the other side of the main room is the kitchen. Again, it's not super decorated, but I like how it turned out. Again, I don't like having a ton of things. That's easier. Okay, those are all of the portraits, or whatever they are, posters from finishing each section of the museum, and I wanted those out, obviously, because I finished all of the exhibits in there, which is amazing. But yeah, this is what my kitchen looks like. It's a lot easier to show you in this view. So yeah, I have Jingle up there and Brewster, and then Ione over here on this wall, and then oops, and then back through here. Gonna go upstairs now. Oh, sorry, Vivian, I forgot you were even here. All right, anyway, upstairs is my bedroom, and honestly, this looks fairly accurate to my actual bedroom. I was kind of impressed. So this is pretty much what it looks like when I am recording. Obviously, it's just like, it's Animal Crossing. It's not going to be exact, but I got it pretty close, so I'm happy with that. This is the desk and stuff that I was just showing you, and then my tackle box, because I have a couple tackle boxes right next to my desk. Back here I have a little lucky turtle and some more plants, and I actually have a hanging bird in this corner of my room, so I had that there. More plants, yoga mat, and then plushies, messy bed, and speaker to be like my white noise. And yeah, I think this looks fairly accurate to my bedroom. I'm quite happy with it, honestly. And then down here in the basement, I need 2 more zodiacs. I know I need the ox, and I forget the other one that I need. You get those from Getting Bad Luck with Katrina, and then she'll just mail you them randomly. And so far I've gotten, you know, most of them, which is pretty good. And I also have every single gyroid in the game, so that's what all of this is. Yeah, that's what my house looks like now. It's been a lot of work, but it's been a lot of fun. This is my current state of my island. It is definitely a bit of a construction zone, but I'm definitely absolutely loving it. This is, I think, gonna be the thing that I move next because it is in a terrible spot. This is the campsite, by the way. I just moved it down here to get it out of the way. Ooh, a note. Oh wow, I didn't know that one. That's the first time in a long time that I've gotten a note in a bottle that I didn't know. That's fun. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to work removing the paths. This one and the one on the other side that's gonna be in front of the stores area is gonna be 3 across because the museum is 7 wide and it's an uneven number, so in order to get the path to get to the door evenly, it has to be 3. So these are going to be 3 across and it has to be 3 down, otherwise it would look silly, but otherwise everything I think is going to be 2 across. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get back to removing some of the paths. I just wanted to show you what my island is currently looking like and what it used to look like a little bit before I completely redo it. I hope you enjoyed the little mini construction zone tour, and I'm gonna get back to work. You can't really see that the lights are on, but they are. Like, you can barely tell that there's a tiny light, but they are on. It's just the sunshine is on them right now, so it's a little bit difficult. But after playing Animal Crossing, Dad and I, unexpectedly, I did not video it obviously, but he and I got the yard work done today. It was necessary. The yard was very long, and it just needed to be cared for, and we just decided to get it done because it's a nice day outside and it wasn't like, you know, rainy or anything. I have made some more progress on Animal Crossing. After I got done showing you the island, I took out quite a bit more of the path. It's definitely gonna take a while for this island. It's probably still gonna be a work in progress after Halloween and during Halloween, but I'm hoping, because it's so early in the month, that I'll be able to have most of it done by Halloween, and I'll be able to like fully decorate the new like shopping area and like town center, whatever you want to call that area that I'm making more for Halloween. And I have been thinking about redoing it for quite a while. I just haven't like been able to figure out how the best way I wanted to redesign it, and I just decided I don't have a plan. I'm just going to arrange things wherever I want to, and if it doesn't work, I'll just move it again, because I don't mind redoing the island a bunch of times. Obviously, it's fun. So yeah, that's my plan. I don't have one. Kind of like restarting the game without restarting the game, because I have an idea on where things want to go and I have plenty of bells, so I don't have to like work for a bunch of those. I already have it, and just like I have all the collections and the museum done, so it's like restarting but kind of better. It's like a new game plus, kind of. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going to end up putting all of the houses, or even how I'm gonna arrange them or anything, but I'm looking forward to figuring that out. I'm not good at decorating, obviously, so I'm definitely going to be having to learn how to do that, because yeah, no idea what I'm gonna do. I also plan on remodeling all of the villagers' houses as well. So yeah, I'm gonna be redecorating for quite a while. I just wanted to give you a quick before, and so you kind of know what it started looking like. And if you want to know what like it looked like before I completely redid everything, you can look at even the last Animal Crossing video that I did when I put up the last of the Halloween decorations. I don't know when that video was posted. I think it was last week, but I'm not 100% positive like which day it was. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last week, if you were curious what the island looked like before I got started remodeling everything. So yeah, besides redoing my island and getting the artwork done, honestly just a very normal day, pretty calm. It's definitely fall now. All of the trees are starting to change color, like they're starting to turn reds and oranges and everything, so it's super pretty outside. It was a little bit chilly out there for me, but not in a like it was super cold. At least you could still feel the sun, so it's not like super cold yet, which is good. Anyway, I'm almost at the end of this row, so I'm gonna continue on knitting and I will be right back. Oh wait, one more thing. Dad has on his pumpkin plant that he's growing out in the garden, he has, how many more did you have out there, Father? 4 pumpkins, I think, that are starting to grow. So I don't know how his little pumpkin plant is doing so well still, but yeah, I think he has another 4 pumpkins out there, which is absolutely incredible. And I wanted to mention that as well because yeah, it's just really impressive. But anyway, I am almost done with this row here, so I'm going to continue on knitting and then I will be right back to show you what the blanket looks like for today. By the way, I obviously did not change the yarn color, but this is what it looks like for today. The new row is up here, and this is what all of it looks like for the year so far. It is amazing how big this thing is. And we are officially now working on the 10th month of the blanket, which I can't believe still. We've almost finished it. And as for tomorrow, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing yet, but I'll figure it out tomorrow. But as for today, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a good day today no matter what you do. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow for the next video. Bye! Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you later.